Hey guys, Luckbug here and welcome to the first episode of the Pacybits 20 Road to Glory. That is right guys, I've started off a brand new account and we're going to run a Road to Glory on the second channel. I already have done 2 videos from like a different account that I use, but I thought I want to kind of start this off again all the way from the beginning and have a whole new fresh account. So for this first video, we're basically just going to be like kind of getting used to the games. We're going to talk through like some of the things that I've learned from using the other account, because there's not really any tutorials to really follow unless you go and look for stuff on YouTube. But even then, there's not like a lot of kind of YouTube videos for it, so you kind of have to find your way through yourself. But hopefully with this series I can get you guys maybe used to the game if you're interested in playing it as well. And yeah, it should be pretty awesome. There's a lot of things in this game that I really like, that I really wish they had in FIFA 20, like the card collecting type of thing, completing collections and stuff like that. But basically this kind of game takes everything that is in FIFA 20, like the whole database and stuff like that, and puts it into this game. And even this game has a few like extra things, like different icons and stuff like that, icon SBCs, and a whole load of different like fun games. There's the stuff like trading, the stuff for bingo, the stuff for online drafts and single drafts against each other as well, which is really cool. But first of all, for today, we're going to start off, if I go into my club, you can obviously see that it's towards the top of the screen. You've got yourself coins, a type of like FIFA point thing, but there's no in-game transactions for this game. Everything is free. What you do is go into drafts to play anything. All the packs are free. You just have to complete challenges and stuff like that to be able to get packs and coins in return to do certain things. And also at the top right, you have players, and you already have 2 players in your club when you start off. You've got Arp from Bayern Munich and Camavinga, I want to say that's how you pronounce his name, from Stade Rennais. And you can actually, these are upgradable cards. I can't remember how you actually upgrade them, but over time through doing certain challenges, you can upgrade them to make them higher rated cards, which is pretty awesome. But for today, what we're going to start off with is the daily objective, which you basically get rewards every single day, and if you continuously do them for consecutive days, obviously you get mega rewards on day 7. So for today's first daily objectives, got 9 hours left to do them. We'll obviously do them in this video to basically change your club name, change the club badge, change the club name, and also build a 185 draft. So first, we're going to start off by changing our club badge, which I think we can just do straight away, because I think they give you like some default badges already to start off with. So from the Bundesliga, we got Paderborn here, so we'll just go with that, set that as the badge, and there is one challenge done. And then we also have to change, I believe it was our club name, so I'll call myself the Logfog Road to Glory, I think, or something like that. I think that's a fitting name for this. Oh my god, I put Log Dog then. Logfog Road to Glory, that's cool. Yes, perfect, okay. No, I put Log Dog. Can I change that, please? Okay, we actually can. Imagine if I just left myself as the Log Dog. That would have been so weird. But anyway, okay, we got that changed. That's fine. So I believe that's now 2 of them done. And obviously now I have to build a 185 rated draft, in which we'll go into single player for this one. And also, you know, it's free to do these single player drafts, which is pretty cool. And in return, you can get rewards for doing it. And I'll explain all this in different videos and like how you do certain things. But anyway, go with the 4-4-2 formation, and we'll start off just by trying to get ourselves obviously a high rated team. So all black would be perfect for that. Now you also get draft building challenges, and you can basically in single player drafts there'll be certain requirements every time you go into a draft where you can earn extra points to go towards earning awesome rewards. So it could be, for example, let's just say in this one, they want us to do, and it'll obviously remain this challenge until you actually end up keeping it. So for 170 points, have 2 leagues, minimum of 3 nations, and 100 chemistry with obviously 11 players in your team, and you get yourself 170 points, which gets you closer to essentially being able to get yourself some more awesome rewards. Now, I don't know why I went striker there, but thankfully we do get ourselves a player from La Liga in Benzema. So I'll try and build up the defense first instead. Varane is good for that, and then the centre back Raul Abidal we can go for. Abidal, is that even right? Okay, well we'll go with him anyway. Left back Marcelo. This draft just it's just literally picking itself just the way I wanted to, which is fantastic. Carvajal again. We should be able to get the 185 here. I mean, we're pretty much picking up like mostly at least board cards in every pick here. Now I'm gonna have to go with a different league on this occasion. I'll go with the Guzman, probably just because he's the easiest to link in. And then on this one, we'll go with Gulavalaji because he obviously links in to Benzema and to Varane. Then on the left-hand side, again, no more La Liga players. I'll go with Bernard because he links to Marcelo. And then for the other striker position, probably Dybala again, purely because he's going to be the easiest to link in there nation-wise. We will go with him. But all of a sudden, we're not getting any La Liga players. Hopefully, we can actually get ourselves this 185 draft. Might have to be Pavon we go for here. It will have to be Pavon. Okay, so that draft started absolutely fantastic, and now it's kind of just going downhill a little bit. We do get Atiel there from Levante. I'll take him, but we don't really need a goalkeeper because like our defense is pretty much sorted already as it is. We'll get Kappa in there as like an extra player that can maybe put as a right mid potentially. We'll go with Cabrera in that position as well. Scholes is fantastic. There's an icon. Obviously, icons as well. We also get Zidane there. Counts as a league as well. So maybe we can actually get the drafts challenge also completed in the same one. Although I'm mainly focused on just giving myself the rating. We'll go with the highest rated card there with a 74. And then Insigne. We'll go with Morales just because he literally links in and we need the chemistry right now. And then I'll go with Hazard. That's absolutely perfect. So in other videos, like, I'll talk more through how to kind of do these. Some of them might be pre-recorded. I might do them all live. I think I might do them all live, but do stuff like off camera as well, because this is a game that requires like a lot of grinding and stuff. There's no way to cheat around it. There's things that, let's say, you can get like coin hacks and stuff like that, but I wouldn't take any notice of them because I think it's stupid to do that, and it probably doesn't even work, to be quite honest. But we've got a few picks left on this first one, and then obviously videos following from this will follow a more kind of solid structure to the video. Like, I'll talk about what I want to do going into each episode. For this first one, it's purely just kind of getting a basis set up and opening the first few packs as well. And Vidal will gladly take. So we've got 2 picks left for this one. Ascenso, I'll take him. No, we'll take the guy from Sevilla. Actually, I think we need another midfielder from that particular league. And then we'll finish off with Suarez, which is fantastic. So put Suarez in, put you there, Vidal in. We're pretty much there here on it. Okay, brilliant. We've done it, and we've also completed the draft building challenge as well, which is fantastic. So rewards for that, we get 13,600 coins, 2 packs, and also like 2 of the Pacybits FIFA type of point things. I might say in like every pack that I open, come on EA, give me something. And whilst this is the exact same database as FIFA with a few extra added on things, this company's got nothing really to do with EA as far as I'm aware. But anyway, that draft is finished, which is obviously fantastic. So we've got that 186 squad rating. Now obviously what you can do here, because this is a single player draft, you don't actually go in and play the matches, you basically simulate them in like a FIFA career mode style. Now you can go into Draft League, which we'll do in like a different video. It takes too long to start off now, but Draft League's kind of better because there's more involvements. You have to like pick certain stuff for like shooting chances or to make saves and stuff. But we'll go to classic tournaments, and it basically just follows like a round 16 to the final. Basically, I've just watched your team hopefully do well. So Zidane has had the score there now. Lille have got back there with Renato Sanchez, but Pavon scores again. So it looks like we're going to win the first game by 3-1, which is fantastic. Ice Cream Man literally coming in and ruining the video in the middle of January. Who's going to get an ice cream in the middle of January? That's just ridiculous. Anyway, into the quarterfinals we go. We do start off again there. Well, there were Benzema, then Pavon once again. And obviously for each round that you go through, just the exact same in FIFA, you know, the further you go, the better rewards you get. So we get ourselves a 4-0 win there, which is fantastic. And you can actually double up rewards for getting coins. So we get 9,100 coins. If we double that up, we'll get to 18,200, but I'm not going to double them up whilst we're doing this because you have to watch like a quick advert or something like that. But like obviously you got like ads at the bottom here for like exploring countries and stuff like that, but you don't really get that many ads at all, you know, for this game. And for a free game, you can't really moan. We get a 5-0 winner, so we're into the final, plain sailing, which is fantastic. 10,000 coins there as well, which is fantastic as well. And then we've got Real Madrid in the final. It would be really nice if we could actually get a draft win on the first episode. Suarez putting us 1-0, Rodrigo equalizing. Come on, we've got to win on the draft on the first go. Please. Yes, I think we've won. Okay, Suarez again coming up big there in the final. So we win 2-1. We get ourselves some more extra coins there. And then our rewards are 2 tokens and 2 81 plus packs, which is fantastic. Now, you can actually open up free packs all the time. So you get free surprise packs. These often don't really have like very good like weight to them of like pack and stuff. But we get Paqueta there in that pack. We get like a few other decent things that are all new. For example, actually, I should explain. We just got Lucas Paqueta there from AC Milan. Now, he goes into a collection, which I'll show you in a second. If I pack him a second time, I can actually put him into SBCs. I can pack him multiple times. I could then use him for trading and stuff like that, or to put into League SBCs or just any SBC in general. But when you pack a player for the first time and you don't repack them, you can't put them into an SBC. All they go into is into your collections, which I'll show you now. So if you go to My Club, you have collections here. So it's like 0% completed because we've hardly got any players whatsoever. So you've got clubs, nations, and cards. So for example, all these cards available. So you got to try and pack like all, well, they're all SBCs ones, but for example, let's talk about these ones. All of these cards you can pack at some point. They're all available to pack. The chances of packing them are very, very minimal, but you can still get road to the final cards and complete all the things, and it just gives you like some satisfaction of completing all those different things, which is pretty cool. Now, we'll open up these packs here to pretty much finish up this video. So we've got the Android pack. The reason why they give this to Android users is because the game came out later on Android than iOS, but if you're on iOS, you can also download the app as well. well. Also for buying packs, you can go and follow them on Instagram, which I'll go and do offline, and get yourself 150,000 coins after this video, which is pretty nice. We've already got ourselves 48,000 coins and 4 tokens, which is pretty cool, and 11 players in the club. Got a couple 81 plus packs, couple rare packs, and a few like some silver packs as well. So we'll get those ones out the way as well. Now, I don't actually know if bronze cards are in this game. They might be, but I genuinely can't actually remember. There are ways to kind of show how you can get, like, they do have special dynamic walkout things as well for getting certain cool things in packs. You can tell when you get a board as well. I explain if we get like a walkout or a board later on in this video. I'll show you when we've basically got one of those. We did get Rudiger just then in that last pack. We get Adan in this one here, which isn't too bad, and Hasebe as well. Moving on now into the better packs, we've got the premium gold pack now. Obviously, there's no consumables as well. It's all just players, because you actually don't play any FIFA, or you don't actually play any Pacybits, but you do certain like activities, which I'll explain in like the second video when we go into some online games and stuff like that. You can do like online drafts versus people. We try to build a better draft than the opposition person. You can do bingo. It's really, really cool. So now the rare players pack. Okay, so as you can see, like a little flare came up the bottom there, which means we obviously got ourselves at least an 83 rating. It's going to be Timo Werner at 83, which is pretty nice. João Felix in that pack as well. We've got nothing in that pack, unfortunately. Hermoso was our only player. So we're down to the final few packs. The 81 plus pack. Can we get ourselves a walkout? No, but we do get ourselves at least an Aspilicueta there as a board. Now, for walkouts, obviously in FIFA, an 86 and an 87 counts as walkouts. In this game, an 88 rated or higher gives you like a special walkout. If you get an 86 or an 87, like little flares, different flares come down on the screen, but like it's mainly an 88 rated, which is counted as like a proper walkout in this game. I'll explain again like a different video once we actually start packing proper walkouts, but we're very much down now to the Android packs now. These are special packs only available for Android. Thanks for your patience. We hope you like our new app. Now, I've opened these before on a different account, and the luck on these is actually really good, so hopefully we can get ourselves some nice players in these packs. So we get ourselves an inform in the first one. It's going to be a proper walkout, so it should be 88 rated or higher. It's going to be Costa Rican, so it's going to be Navas. That's fantastic. Navas on the first episode, and it's the 89 one as well. He does have an 88 inform, which you can still pack as well at the same time as this. We also get Tammy Abraham, Alaba in that one. I'll show you what I mean now if I just quickly go back and go to my club and go back to collections, and we go to clubs. We go to change league. It's a really, really cool, nice, like, smooth, quick, like, app, if that kind of makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel slow or anything like that. It moves around real quick. So we go to League On, we go to PSG, and as you can see here, if I go back down to where Navas is, you got the 88 Navas there for the Team of the Week gold, and then you go down, you got the 87 Navas rare gold, and you have like the UCL card as well somewhere. So all of them you can pack at any point, which I really, really like. If we go back into the store now for these final 2 packs to finish off this video, in the next one, it's going to be another inform, not a walkout though. It's going to just be, I can't even pronounce his name. We do get actually Fernandinho, so technically got a walkout there, but like a proper walkout, if that kind of makes sense. And another inform in the final pack in Adama Traore, which is pretty nice. And also Skriniar and Coutinho and Koke in that pack as well. But that's pretty much going to finish up the first video on the road to glory for you guys. So in the next one, I might have like done, like opened like a few packs in between them. But in the next one, we'll talk about like the online game. We'll do like an online draft or something like that. Or maybe go into the versus game mode or something. And that should be pretty cool. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys later.